Ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, good afternoon. I, Mohammed Hashim Ahmed, is here to present with pleasure and enthusiasm the topic that is at the heart of our understanding and perceptions of this world. The distinctions between knowledge, belief, and opinion. So first I want to discuss what topics we're going to talk about today. First we're going to give an introduction, then the differences or what the topics are, and then the conclusion. Alright, introduction. So I think the most important thing to discuss in this introduction page is that the room of philosophy, right? For us, we're trying to create this room that is non-biased, right? We're just trying to express our thoughts and discuss them with others. This, however, cannot be biased, right? If it is biased, then that would create this biased room, which is not what we want, right? We want a room where everyone would be able to think, right? I mean, right now everyone was talking about topics that no one really cared about, but right now we're trying to make everyone think and, listen in on what we're discussing. Now, the importance of knowing these topics, right? So, we know that the differences is that, for example, with knowledge, and we're going to discuss them later on as well, but if you do not know the differences, it is hard for you to be able to respectfully or respect other people's opinions, knowledge, and beliefs, right? This is why we, as humans, should know the differences between these topics. It basically gives us an idea on what we should know. So now let's go on to knowledge. What is knowledge, right? So knowledge is the facts and proofs. Anything that's a fact, right? For example, with science, it's all about the facts, which we will discuss later on. But the issue with knowledge is that we have to discuss what a fact is. Well, what makes something a fact? This is an issue. Why? Because we cannot express to other people what makes something a fact, right? Do we just believe that something is a fact? Do we just know it, right? Or is it just something that we humans agree upon, right? That's the issue with knowledge, and that's why we do not know if we should, or how we should explain knowledge. And the phrase we use to express knowledge in this case is, I know, right? You're fully sure that it's a fact. So we'll give some examples related to religion and science. So with religion, with a fact is that some topics related to the text has historical evidence. These evidences are basically facts, and these facts would basically prove that it is knowledge. Then we have science. Science is all about the observations and the evidence. And with this, we're basically proving that it is a fact. That's what science is mainly about. If it's not evidence, then we really cannot express it as a fact or as knowledge. Next page. Alright, opinion. So with opinion, it's all the perspectives and the interpretation that someone has, right? I, as someone, might interpret something differently than other people, right? This is what makes something an opinion. Now with opinions, people view them as facts. People view them as knowledge. This is wrong. Why? Because these opinions could be changed. These opinions could be influenced in different ways, which would cause a change. And we know as a fact that these facts or knowledge cannot be changed because it is a fact. So externally or internally, these topics can be changed. We use or we express opinion as I think. Now going on to the examples for opinion, religion and science again. So with religion, there's different texts, right? These texts, for example, with the Holy Book of Quran, we have different scholars or different schools which tend to interpret different texts in different ways. Some might say it's this, some might say it's that. That's a debate. With science and scientific research, some people might say that we, as humans, cause something. Example given would be climate change, while others might say, no, this is not the case, right? This is what makes an opinion, because different people interpret different things in different ways. Next page, please. Belief. So with belief, this is one of the hardest topics and one of the most deep topics that we want to discuss. Because with belief, it's an interpretation that someone has because they trust something, right? I, as someone, might trust this book or trust this source and that's why I believe in it. That's where religion comes from, which we'll discuss. Now, belief is similar to trust, right? You have to trust it to be able to believe in it, right? Now, if you do not have this trust, then you wouldn't believe in it. That's why belief, the more you believe in something, the more you trust it, right? Because that's what belief is. Now, examples with belief, religion and science. Religion, it's all about the belief, right? You have to believe in a source, you have to believe in a book to be able to trust it, right? That's what makes something a belief, and that's where religion comes in. It's all about the belief. In science, scientists really believe that they could explain all of the mysterious stuff that exists in this world, like consciousness. But for us, as someone who believes, right? Here we use the word believe. I believe that scientists cannot, because over centuries they have not been able to come close to what consciousness is, for example. So, a conclusion. Can we come down to a conclusion? Well, unfortunately we cannot. We're just trying to express our emotion, we're just trying to discuss our emotions or our thoughts to other people. That's why it's unbiased, right? That's why we cannot have a conclusion in philosophy, right? It's just non-biased. And we cannot really come down to a conclusion, but we try our best to be able to explain these topics to different individuals. Thank you everyone for listening. I just want to give special thanks to Seyyed Reza Ali, who helped me with the topic. And Mr. Ebadi, who was the one who encouraged me to do this topic.
Thank you so much.